should have opened this up before I started streaming. There we go. Hello, AI. That confirms to me the stream is working. I should really find some way to actually confirm that it's working, aside from just waiting for someone to send a message. It's fine. Also, yeah, I'm determined to make a beacon kit for the tent umbrella. So, that'll probably be how I'll start things, is just turf as I'm trying to make this work. My basic idea is if I can stack enough Inksaver main, I'll be able to still do something. And if I can't make this work, I'm gonna try with Inksaver sub and see if I can make that work. Because as it stands, I only have my hat making the beacons better, but it's still 1 main, 2 subs of better beacons, so... Because I don't really feel like I need, like, a bot. All I'd really need to do is just go back to having, like, YouTube open before I... Like, as I'm starting the stream and just close it once I've got it going. Like, that's what I used to do. And it worked well. It's just, I'm trying to make streaming a bit nicer on my computer. And to do that, I have Chrome closed. I don't even know what the Mi6 bot even does, though. I know I've seen it on a bunch of servers, but I don't know what it does. Hello, Nuke. Ow. Perfectly symmetrical violence. Yeah, this still gives me enough ink. If I could get a few more subs of Inksaver main, I think this would be really nice. Ow. I'm an Octo. I'm an Inktoling. No. Fair enough. I don't exactly feel like I'd need something like that, though, AI. At least not for the time being. have a spaghetti meme here. How did they not die? I am so confused. Like, I call bull. Take that, plop. Die like you were supposed to have. Ow. No one's using my beacons. I'm a sad panda. The chip damage from the Tenta must be something very close to what the Undercover has for, like, edge chip damage. Like, it nearly just has to be that kind of low damage. Ow. Yeah, I do know that, but it's just, I didn't even use my beacon this time. My beacon was dead this time, so... And hello, Beast Mode. Welcome to... Steph tries to make a beacon kit work for the Tenta, and it's not going well. Hello, Brian. I get most of mine from just advancing and never stopping advancing. Yep, this is just standard turf. Alright, Brian. Hello, Anissa. I should really ride my bike more, but it doesn't have brakes currently. Well, it does, but only front brakes. And I live in an area that has a lot of hills. So, hill plus front brake equals you do a flip. If you are not very careful in your application of that front brake. It's more people panic when you get right in their face. And I can't say much. I'm one of those people. I lose the ability to aim at someone the moment they get right in my face. Sometimes, though, that's not always my fault, like when I was using the point gal yesterday. The point gal just cannot aim at people's faces. Right there. Booyah that. Ow. Yeah, I honestly thought that the .96 got a boost to its accuracy from main power-up. Plus, I was just using weapons I never use yesterday. So, I was like, okay, I'll run, you know, a bunch of main power-up and be able to aim. Ow. Thought that damage would have killed him. What do we stand for? Being brave and noobs. That's about it. The name is Brave Newbies. BN. We are brave and we are noobs. Kind of. Octobrush? Yeah, that was gonna explode. Ow. I'm talking about, that's every pro group. They're all afraid all the time. 24/7 fear. They just don't realize it. Because they think they're all, you know, they're all that, but no. They're afraid of being shown up. Where is this team? Like, jeez. Yeah, I still really wish you could have more than 10 characters for your name. Like, some people's legit names are just longer than that, Nintendo. These cough drops are the worst. What is it with companies and not being able to make, like, good tasting cough drops? No, it's just store brand. Halls actually don't taste that bad, depending on the flavor you grab. This is supposed to be honey lemon. It tastes like nothing of either of those. Sure, Beast Mode, you're just an honorary member. Oh jeez, I'm gonna get tented in the face. Not tented. Flingsed in the face. Spaghetti has all the fear. No one will notice that. I'm just gonna take the free turfing. For then, I can unleash bubbles out of the world and not get to pop them, because this thing can't pop its bubbles to save its life. Hello, Lena. You get to watch your friend murder me. Ow. No one did notice that beacon. I think I might have just spooked Anissa. No! Wait. What? Okay. Oh, okay. The bucket noticed. Ow. At least somebody noticed my beacon. The guy who killed me after I placed it did not notice the beacon, as far as I can tell. Hello, Justin. Ow. That's what I get for not paying attention. I mean, Nuke, the competitive team isn't really set in stone, so... Yeah, if you have school, go to sleep. Have a good night. Gets all the sleep, and yet still be tired. Now, am I actually gonna get what I want? No! No, I'm not. Boo. It's not like I have a drink for it or anything. Oh no, now Anissa's going to do my laundry. That's not very good. It doesn't need done. It'll ruin my friendship bracelet. Put that. I don't need laundry done. Ow! I just got drizzled on. I should also really be using my beacons. That's what they're there for, and I have not been using them. Excuse me. So, hello, TB. Hello, Sophia. Ow. Once again, nobody's been using my beacons. What do I even have this sub power up for? I'm just gonna stay hidden here. And then strike! darn it! There's no obligation to leave likes. Hey, someone used a beacon. Yay. Put one right there. And another one right there. Yeah, that's a good clumping of beacons. If this was the first game, that would be a terrible clumping of beacons. Good thing it's not the first game, and I don't have to worry about, like, any sort of, ink strikes. Ink strikes sucked for beacons. I would use a dynamo if one had beacons. It's fine, Brian. Doesn't matter, the only thing you're obligated to do here is have fun. And hello, Jadens. I will grab a different beacon weapon. Though it must be one that is still ink hungry, so yes, I am going to be using an E-liter. This is gonna go horribly. Where's... There it is. Shaky hands away! Would be so nice to have the bubbler back. But it kinda is. It's just the baller now. It's arguably better now. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the Kraken in the first game. I preferred Bubbler. I preferred Bubbler and the weapons that had Bubbler on them. Oh boys, 3 snipes. You ready to pick up the slack beast mode? Because you're gonna have to pick up all the slack. Yeah, if you want, I can always just find a different lobby after this one. Because this one clearly is not changing around much. I just noticed this E-liter has the exact same kit as... I got a kill! Has the exact same kit as the tent umbrella does. Ow. We're probably close to having enough. I mean, based on view counter, we have enough, but that doesn't mean we have enough people. I can only imagine what my shaky laser looks like to everyone else. Ow. Hello, Van. My view counter says 11 right now, AI. Yeah, I could try throwing up a private lobby, I suppose. I am advertising it today, so, you know. Keep forgetting I can... Wait. There we go. It didn't actually hold it last time. That was weird. Ow. Such a bad sniper. that worked. Yeah, I'll try throwing up a private battle lobby. See what we can get. Hello, Devin. Yeah, I have heard that. That the devs don't really have plans for a third game. Probably because Nintendo is starting to hate their best IPs. I don't know why. Yeah, lobby is up. Oh, jeez. Nah, I'm gonna keep it as this. Anyone who wants to join is not on my friends list. The friend code is in the bottom left corner of the screen. Just send me a friend request and I will get to it. Hopefully it won't kill the lobby. Hello, Stretchy. I mean, it's pretty clear, at least to me, that Nintendo seems to really hate their current IPs. Because they're moving them all to mobile. Hello, Josephine. Yeah, Booyah Bomb is just Ink Strike. That's all it is. Let's see if I can be quick enough so that it won't kill the private battle lobby. Hooray. Give them time. They will make a mobile Mario Maker. And also give them time. They'll make a mobile Splatoon, too. Also, I want to note, you know the new, like, Pokemon Masters mobile game? It's not on Android, as far as I can tell. It will if I'm there long enough. The randomness went to Clam. We're doing Clam to start. Need one more person, hopefully. I got to Van's friend request, so that should be... Oh, there's an even 6. I do random game modes. So after Clam, it'll randomly rotate to a different one. So, that's how it works. I'll give it another few seconds. If no one else joins, we'll have one spectator, so... Someone will get to not play Clam Blitz. Which also will be chosen at random to make it more fair. No, we have a full 8. I'm just gonna go now instead of continuing to wait. And there's your teams. So I'm gonna go back to this. Wait, this won't continue to grow well in here, will it? And I don't have anything here that I've actually used, have I? Nope. Okay then, this'll work. Oh, excuse me. Eh, it's alright, Van. I mean, the stream will probably be going for, like, quite a while. It's only just gotten started, so... Okay, where is our net? Darn it! I'm so bad with this thing. Hello, Rand. Oh hey, I have some clammy friends. I'll actually help, because I have some clammy friends. I helped! I played the game mode! Yeah, I'm probably actually gonna shift the time to starting at 11 PM my time. So... we get zones next. Continue this along. We have flat 8 again, so... yeah, I'll just... whoop. No. Did not mean to hit B. Alright, Van. Yeah, basically, for those who are new here to how I tend to run private battles, it's randomly rotating game modes, but if it falls onto the same game mode before 3 other game modes have passed, well, 2 other game modes have passed. So basically, if it, if it falls into being the 3rd game, I'll randomly rotate it again. So, for instance, if it went, like, clam, splat, clam, I would rotate the clam again until we got something that wasn't splat or clam. That way we keep doing different games. If that makes any sense. Hey, Kelpto! I like Kelp Dome. It's very kelpy. Oh jeez, I'm out of ink. I'm out of ink. Mercy! Ow. I should really be using my beacons. I have them for a reason. Ow. Tenta's shield is not a good emergency shield. So these beacons feel slower now for some reason. Are they not my beacons? I don't think they're my beacons. Oh, okay. That would explain why they felt slower. Ow. Ow. I had not heard that. Jaden's? I'm not surprised. Blizzard wants money, and that's an easy way to get money. Private property, beast mode! And the Tenta basically is just a shield as a weapon, but it doesn't pop out fast enough. Ow. I should really stop using this thing. So bad with the Tenta. Rand, if you're still here, you're probably cringing so hard at how bad I am with this thing. Come back, Sophia. I am gonna switch weapons after this. I'm gonna put my beacons away. Revenge! For all those times I've been splatted. Grab that friend request. Hopefully not get disconnected. Because that's always a possibility. I was fighting you, AI. I just died to you, like 3 times, before getting a single kill on you. Yep, I'll leave it here for a few seconds for anyone else who wants to join in. We have 2 spots. It'll mean we'll have spectators, but... I don't know, at Splatoon, I mean, if Rand was here, he'd be kicking all of our butts. At chess, I mean, I'm willing to bet I could probably beat most of you. Probably not all of you. Sure, there's a lot of you that could kick my butt at chess. Spectate is random, so... And yeah, we'll have 2 spectators. And literally, this is how I do it. The same way I do the other thing. But looks good is spectating. Well, I'm spectating. And the face is spectating. I don't know who that is. Just remember, spectators, you have to ready up as well. I mean, I don't know about that. I do have a fair few no you memes saved. I mean... It's been so long since I played Uno. Ah, okay. I'll try and remember that. I know TB is the Japanese name. And you're the face. I'm learning. Yep, if you want to spectate, just say, and I will not, you know, have to do a random choice for that one, so... I knew the first character was Ka. At least I believe it's Ka. Something like that, isn't it? I also know I'm pronouncing it wrong, because I'm saying it in a very Western way. I'm not trying to actually pronounce it correctly, but, you know. And I'm gonna watch from this view, because I just like this spectator view. Like, I kind of wish that, like, it was easy to get, like... That you could view this from other modes. Like, if you could just spectate random turf war matches, that would be neat. Just watch them from the sky. Though it can also be fun popping around to different people. I can't play Minecraft anymore. My account was hacked. My account was hacked and my copy of Minecraft was migrated to a different account. And where I don't have access to my original email that account was attached to, I can't recover it either, and I refuse to pay for it again. I am sticking to my guns on that. I will not buy Minecraft ever again. If someone could go in and migrate my copy of Minecraft without having the confirmation email that was on the email account that doesn't exist anymore, thus the confirmation does not exist anymore, but I can't get it back without it, what's the point? They clearly have no security to protect your copy of Minecraft. Like, it's just utterly frustrating to me. Especially because my account was one that was bought, like, in the early alpha days. I had supported Minecraft that early on. Hello, robotic. / Bill Cipher. No, but I know what Watch Dogs is. It's that game about being a hacker man. And, strangely, a lot of the religious NPCs are the ones that commit crimes. I wonder if the developers were trying to, like, make some sort of commentary with that. They just failed miserably. Because it just kind of becomes silly after a while. Though I still like the meme of interpreting the name of that game literally. It's just a game where you literally just look at dogs. I would play the crap out of that. That was quite the comeback, Yellow Team. Jeez. I was literally sitting here thinking, yeah, Blue Team's got this. But no. No, Yellow made the comeback of the century. So now will Blue make the comeback of the century? Will we have 2 comebacks of the century in one match? No. So I was right on the first character. Hooray! Turf War. This I'm gonna say Splatfest turf. I'm just gonna always do Splatfest turfs, because it gives more possible maps. Okay, he did. Fair enough. Okay, AI will spectate as well. That settles spectators. Oh god, it's Schellendorf. But yeah, what do I want to use? You know what? Well, robotic is here. Where is a bucket? Bucket. Oh, jeez. I feel like I should join that. Yeah, I may as well. Wait. Apologize for readying and then unreadying a bunch. Wrong shirt still. I need this shirt. Hello, Cora. Like the Legend of Korra? Hopefully not like The Legend of Korra, because that was a bad show. At least the first season was, and I haven't watched past the first season. If anyone here actually, like, likes Legend of Korra, then, you know, don't feel bad. I just hated the first season. Like, a lot. Well, it's good your name isn't attached to the bad show. Guys ready to be booyah'd? Can't handle this booyah power. Ow. I mean, just do whatever you feel like doing, Robotic. Also, I wouldn't say I'm quality, Korra. You're clearly just talking about the viewers. Oh, jeez. Hydra has protection. These booyahs are too powerful for anyone to handle. Oh jeez. I am so sorry. Those were aimed at me. It appears you guys had a disconnect. Boo. I feel kind of bad now. But no mercy. No mercy. Yeah, Legend of Korra is the sequel to Avatar: The Last Airbender, where it seems like the writers basically went, you know how Aang was, you know, this kind, pacifist character that was, you know, he struggled to learn the elements, even though he learned them exorbitantly fast. Yeah, let's make a character that's the exact opposite of that, who has no personality other than, I'm the Avatar now and you've got to deal with it. We had Rainmaker a couple ago. Tower control. Oh, I did not realize you were a splat tuber, Korra. Welcome. So I wasn't paying any attention. Did I get any friend requests? I don't think I did. Now we have 4v4, so... 3 of us from the last team are here. I am gonna bucket. I'm going to bucket so Robotic may cringe. Oh, you've got like 50 seconds there, AI. It's always kind of weird to me having Splat-tubers come watch my stuff. Because I feel bad, because I never go and watch any of anyone else's content. For private battles, basically just play as many as you want. People come and go, so... just join and leave as you feel like it. I don't really have any set rules for the private battles, other than my rotation of the game modes. I keep forgetting that the tower is down here. Oh gee. Oh gee. Yeah, there we go. I can't even turf my feet properly with this thing. Burst bombs! Oh jeez. I'm not moving. I will have no ink. Ow. My bravery would have worked if it wasn't for that darn Nautilus being a Nautilus. Eh. Eh. Well, that... ow, happened. Oh, jeez. Mercy! I was out of ink. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I mean, I was the one that said no mercy last round. So... ah! Perfectly symmetrical violence! It solves everything! I will take having no ink! This is my tower! Got blasted in the face. So Robotic, I need to ask, do you still think that I'm better at buckets than you are? Oh, jeez. Ow. Well, you're definitely still wrong. Okay, someone remind me to get to that friend request. Otherwise, I'm going to forget, probably. Ow. It was mine. It's Anissa's now. Okay, I guess not. It's nobody's now. Eh. Eh. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Ow. No. So close. Yet so far. Now, let's see if I can not get disconnected while accepting 2 friend requests. Whoop. There we go. We just did tower. Back to the blitz of clams. I'll grab that friend request really quick. I'm noticing a trend here. Having private battle in the title is definitely helping with people showing up. I should just get this going. So now, may as well ask, does anybody... Okay. Brian, you're the face. Right? Just double checking. Okay. Now, I will not dirty a bucket, nor my undercover with this game mode. I dislike clam blitz. You know what? Yeah. Why not? Yeah, that'll work. Well, this is a team. I just haven't liked Clam Blitz. I mean, I wouldn't even say I'm bad at it. I just don't ever play the objective. I don't think I've done a single 1v1 in Splatoon 2. I did one or two in the first game, and I know it was on stream. And it was back when I was just getting started in ranked. There was someone who was S+, like, I want to 1v1 you. And I ended up beating him. And he didn't show up again at the streams after that. Like, I was still, like, I think I was, like, C. Or I might have been B rank. Oh no. Well, it's a good thing I don't play the game mode anyway. Ooh, clam friend. Come with me, clam friend. We shall protect the net, I suppose it would be. Throw clams. Why would I want to throw away my clam buddy? Look at him. He's cute. He doesn't want to be thrown away. He is my clam buddy, and he will stay with me. That was the worst sprinkler I've ever thrown. Well, it's not actually the worst I've ever thrown. I've thrown worse. I attempted to defend, but I do have no accuracy. Don't want the big clam. That would get rid of my little clam. I will protect my little clam. No, that's not possible, is it? I think I've tried that before. That looks like a possible jump, but it isn't. I'm not being a very good defense, but I want to protect my little friend. Plus, I mean, they had a disconnect, so I should really just be in the corner somewhere partying. Like, that would be a... You know, I'm just gonna come up here. I'll give you emotional support from the corner and occasional incarmers. No! I got too close to spawn! No! My little buddy! He's dead now! My little buddy! He exploded right before my eyes! I didn't think I got that close to spawn. I will claim a new little buddy. Oh, I have two. I don't want two. Go away. I have a new little friend now. I'll do better at keeping him alive. I want to get up here. This is where I was trying to bring my other little buddy, but it didn't work. Eh. Trying to murder my little clam buddy! Well, you're trying to murder me. What did me and my little clam buddy ever do to you guys, other than provide ink armor? Might be the circle of life robotic, but my little clam buddy died. And that's not okay. I still got 8 kills. Jeez. I figured that was you, AI. We just had clams. We just had clams. It's been a while since Rainmaker. So now we got 2 spectates. Anyone want to spectate? I'd rather not do minigames. I'm assuming that meant you want to spectate TB. I'll find one more random spectator. Hello, gotcha potato. It appears to be Jaden's will be spectating. Who just got in. This is how the randomness rolled. Yeah, I'll stick with this. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I didn't see in time there, Justin. Basically just random game mode private battles. I'd rather, as I mentioned, I'd rather not do minigames until I understand them better. Because as much as this is probably going to be hard for a lot of people to believe, I don't even know 90% of the minigames. I've never really looked into them before. I've never really had the biggest interest in them before. Ow. Oh no. Ow. That didn't work out so well. Ow. We're getting a lot of disconnects. Jeez. That's nice that this team has a disconnect this time. Also, the game really wants me and AI to fight. I swear. Yes, the point gal is that inaccurate. And that's why it'll probably never be a top-tier weapon. It was pretty good in the first game until it got nerfed into non-existence. Yeah, it's been a while since Turf. So we need a single spectator. Well, it's not happening this next one. Okay, well, if Justin wants to. It was Blaze. Hey, we're on the same team, AI. For once. Let's see. You know what, I'm gonna use this. Go back to the outfit you guys apparently liked most. I just noticed Anissa vanished on us. Did I miss her saying she was leaving at some point? I feel bad now. I'm assuming some memeing is going on. Oh gods. Why this map? Hate this map. Oh yep, there's the memeing. Ow. Been a long time since I used an end zap. I forgot how much I kind of liked them. They're so light and nippy. There's the center locked in. Yeah. Ow. I just had 1,600 points. Jeez. Oh, dear Lord. I am so sorry, everybody. Oh, jeez. Tower control is a few game modes ago. I am spectating this time. Hello, I can't pronounce your name. I'm just gonna call you Shah. I'm just gonna call you Shah. That's... Yeah, I focused primarily on the objective, to be honest, because I know that map too well. Does anyone else want to spectate, or do I just let randomness take care of this? Because I think I might just let randomness take care of this. Blaze just spectated. I won't make him do it again. Jaden just got in not long ago. Well, I guess it's you, Brian. I don't want to sit and do that all day. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I just did that. Chat delays. I am listening to the chat, but you've got to remember, there's a delay between me saying something and you guys hearing it. So technically, there's a delay between you guys saying things and me, you know, to what I, you know, me saying something, if that doesn't make any sense. But there's a delay. So if you're not fast, I can't catch it in time. I do my best to catch everything, though. Like, I have the delay as literally as small as it can be. YouTube will not let me make the delay any smaller, because it would be physically impossible. Alright. So Justin wants to spectate next. I will try to remember that. No promises. If you just remind me after this match, I'll get you spectated. Almost an entire Kensa team. I mean, I'm all for, like, looking up the minigames after the stream. I just don't want to do them on stream because I don't know them. Thus, I can't help explain them to people who also don't know them. Because I'm positive I can't be the only one that doesn't know the minigames. So... Oh, right, the Forge. Okay, I was supposed to say, who on Yellow Team has bubbles? But it's the Forge. I was just looking through and Kensa icon, Kensa. That looks like a Kensa. So the Forge does look like the Kensa. That went fast. So I still remember that... Oh, jeez, who was it? Justin wanted to spectate. Just did tower. Just did a turf. Back to the blitz of clams it is, I guess. So it was that. And... I do have a Discord. There's a full Discord channel linked in the description of YouTube. It's for the stream. So, I believe Brian got to the spectate first. Unless Sophia would like to spectate. In which case she gets the spot. Okay, so that's... Okay. I wasn't sure if you wanted to for the next game or not. That's why I didn't just automatically spec you, Sophia. I didn't forget, I just didn't know if you wanted to spectate the next match after not getting to spectate the last one. I'll actually try to play the objective this time. I am not taking an undercover into here, though. I refuse. Yeah, I'll just stick with this. I will not dirty my undercover by bringing it into Clam Blitz. Just remember, spectators, you have to ready up as well. Don't know why spectators have to say they're ready, but, you know. Memeing is fun, but once again, I still don't wanna... Still don't want to, bring my undercover into here. Guess I just threw a sprinkler at your umbrella, whoever that was. Don't ask me why I just did that, but I did. Wait, aren't there supposed to be clams over here? There is a surprising lack of clams. How did... No, how did you get down here? Down here, young man! This feels a bit mean. Ow. That went fast. No more clam. Splat zones. We have a flat 8, I believe. Alright, TB. Guessing that means you're going. Have a good night. Alright, Josephine. Autocorrect is kind of a pain, apparently. Though that moment when I turfed better with this N-Zap than I ever have with an Aerospray. Then again, this kit is entirely about turfing, so it makes sense. I want to see if I can beat that score of 1,600 points. Oh, and you guys are all going. If I don't wanna. If it's close enough. There it is. There. Nyeh. Wanted to beat my score. Need more high scores! I've legit been back playing Wii Sports Resort, just trying to beat all of the old high scores that were on our copy of it. I now hold all 3 high scores in archery. Though I've still always done better at the harder courses than I did at the novice one. I only barely managed to get that high score. Had a nearly perfect run at it, too. Ow. Ow. No, disconnect. This is why I should have stuck with a better turfing weapon. Ow. Yeah, got control. Tri-Slosher ain't meta no more, AI. It's Kensa Splat Pros now. Technically, it is actually Kensa Splat Pro. It's basically the tier 0 weapon. Much like Mechanical Chaser was. As terrible reference none of you probably understand. For those who don't know, Mechanical Chaser is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster that had 50 more attack than most level 4 monsters had. So it just became tier 0 because it was better than every other level 4 in the early days of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's been a couple since Tower, I think. I didn't just count in my head how many people were here. I'm an adult. Almost all of us from the last game are still on this team. I'm going back to this. Just 2 matching weapons. Okay, what weapon, though? Because I really don't want to Splat Pro again. I mean, yeah, we could all go this. That works. So, in other words, it sucks against 90% of the weapons. Because Tri-Slosher has, like, 3rd or 4th shortest range, technically. It's one of the shortest. I know Luna would technically be shorter, though I think it has the same end range if you count its blast radius. I might be remembering ranges wrong, though. That tends to happen occasionally. Like, what do you mean, Sophia, with me playing on the Discord? Like, when am I on the Discord? I'm basically on there all the time. Very rarely do I play matches when people mention it. Mostly because when people mention, hey, let's play a match, I'm usually asleep. But I like playing matches with you guys. And if I'm ever awake and have access to the Switch, because that's another thing. I live in my sister's basement. This is technically a family Switch. So I don't always have access to it. So, AI, I think you just taught me something. You died before your blast hit me, and it didn't go its full range and hit me. No. If only I had the swim speed. For me right now, it is 12:46 a.m. Ow. So in other words, it's, you know, incredibly late night or incredibly early morning. You decide. Ow. That did not work out well. I tried, guys. All right. Ow. It's not quite GG yet there, Justin. We have made a bit of a comeback. I'm not saying we won't still lose, but, I mean, we've made a comeback. Ow. That was a terrible idea. I just noticed that Jaden's is using the toothpick as a straw. Ow. just an orange head right now. No. We tried our best. Yep, I remember you saying. Yeah, it's been a couple since Rainmaker. I'm gonna bedazzle you all. Alright, Brian. Clash Blaster can be good weapon, like a good weapon. It just takes practice and the right game mode. Tower control, it's arguably really good depending on the map. Like maps like if it was like Tower Control Gobby, Clash Blaster is downright broken in that map. But it's only that map. And it's because of all the tight corners. Ramen is really good. I've got to get around to trying to make homemade ramen again. Just the last time of making pasta noodles kind of made me not want to make pasta noodles again. They're not the hardest thing to make, but they are annoying to keep from sticking back to each other without just loading them with flour. Ow. I didn't even see your bomb. Darn it. That did not go as planned. That's just me using the point gal in general, though. That did not go as planned. No bubbles. No! Had I not fired, I didn't trust you enough. I didn't trust you enough, Jadens. I was like, is you gonna turf it? Or nah, I may as well turf it myself. And no, you turfed it, and I should have just had faith in you to turf. But I didn't, and I am sorry. Ow. Aha! I'm a distraction! One of pure satisfaction, maybe? That is a reference to an internet movie. Ow. I have to wonder, how much does run speed actually help dualies? Ow. Worth it! That was dumb. Why did I do that? I feel like the chip damage from the Stingray kind of mattered. Maybe. GG's all around. I mean, we were tied for score there, eh? Jaden's. Stingray is bad. Yeah, it's been a few since turf. And I'm assuming Sophia still wants to keep spectating, so I'll just pop through. Goo Sponge? Is that seriously what they named this? I'm gonna go back to the NZAP because I want to see if I can beat that score. I want to get higher than 1600 points turfed. And I don't remember this Splatfest stage. I'll probably remember it once I get in, but I do not remember. Yeah, we did, but that was also on tower control, and it does control the tower very well. And that is one thing I have to give Stingray, is that it does work decently well in tower control. But every other game mode, it's pretty bad on. Like, Rainmaker, it can deal chip damage to the Rainmaker, but it can't turn fast enough to actually keep up with the Rainmaker. So you're probably not gonna splat them with it. You're just gonna hit them a couple times and then hope one of your teammates can clean it up. No, it isn't. Oh, I remember this one now. Okay. Still, Goo Sponge? Nintendo, please. Too fast. Too fast, 5U. Ow. The old zigzag didn't work. That was probably the worst jump you could have made, probably. I don't know. Well, it seemed like it worked out. I was half expecting the splashdown. I don't think I'm gonna make... I don't think I'm gonna get a new high score this time. That was the worst sprinkler. I did, however, get, I think, close to 1400, so that's something. Alright. I've never known how much run speed actually helps dualies. I mean, Stingray is kind of good at putting pressure on the enemy, but so is Inkstorm. So is Tentamissiles. Both of those just feel like they do more. Hello, Van. Yep, still going. Probably will be for another couple hours. Just had turf. Back to the Blitz of Clams, and because I really have to use the washroom. I will be spectating alongside Sophia. Just remember to ready up, Sophia. Yeah, I'm going to mute my mic and be back in a second or two, because I really have to use the washroom. Be right back. I have returned. And I could just cycle the game modes, but I prefer doing it randomly. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I do honestly prefer having the randomness to it, because then it's kind of like, oh, what are we gonna get? It's okay, potato. It happens. I don't think any of us here particularly care that much about disconnects, so it's all just fun and games. So now I'm really wanting to just make some food. I'm still gonna keep the stream going a couple more hours though. Mostly because I don't even know what I could make. I might make donuts after the stream. That's legit one of those things that I would love to stream doing, is just cooking something. That probably sounds dumb, but like, it would just give me a chance to chat with you guys while doing something I absolutely love doing. That's why I'm kind of fat, is I like cooking too much. I like cooking too much, and I don't exercise enough. Though I have actually started doing minor exercising again. As in, I started playing some Wii Sports. And minor exercising as I was playing the original Wii Sports and boxing. And that is quite the arm workout. Like, jeez. I basically just grabbed a fresh me that I'd never used for boxing before and took them from 0 to pro in one setting. Yeah, I make some pretty good donuts, if I do say so myself. Proper, like, fried donuts, too. Just without yeast, because yeast is kind of expensive, and yeah, they can be made without yeast, so I do make them without yeast. I also make my own icing for them. I make everything for donuts. Just fresh. As fresh as I can make it. They're rather good. I really want some of my own donuts. But I'd have to make them, and I need to wait until after the stream before I can make them. Alright, Sophia. Your aim is bad, 19 kills. I don't think your aim is bad. Alright, Jadens. Have a good night. Just had clam before this. Actually, that was clam. What am I saying? We just had clam! Zones. It's been a while since zones happened. I will slow down and talk properly. So does anyone wish to spectate, or should I leave it to random chance? I should honestly just set up a thing to roll a random number. That would make it a lot easier than this. Alright. Clan Blitz just wants me to suffer. This would make a really good zones weapon. Herowana. I know I just said that wrong. I don't care. Screw it. Where's... Yeah. This is gonna go horribly. But it's fine. I mean, this is apparently an amazing map for sniping. I'm not gonna snipe well. I don't know why I keep more or less punishing myself with this. My hands are too shaky for sniping. I think it's because I want to get good at Splatoon sniping. Ow, ow. That's Splat Pro. Oh jeez, your equipment is very... I mean this in the nicest way, Van. It's very try-hard. More or less just demonstrating why the Splat Pro has needed nerfed. Alright, Justin. Ow. Alright. Your gear is very tryhard. That's what it is. I mean, as I said, I mean that in the nicest way possible. Towers. Hey, we could squid party, but it doesn't, to me, feel as fun doing it in privates. It feels more fun partying in, like, turf. Though I almost want to, just for sake of balance, seeing how good you are, to do that. Basically making the two of us team captains. Because I can almost guarantee if the two of us ended up on the same team, it would just be a curb stomp. And yeah, I almost sniped the AI. I pulled off some decent snipes in that match, but I haven't been using anything remotely close to my mains this entire time. This is my main of the undercover. It's what I've gotten to X rank in. Just hope I can remember how to play it. You sure the blaster's better for you than better tryharding than the Splat Pro? Ow. Because I had already resolved to death because the Splat Pro can beat this thing easy. Darn it. One more hit. Indeed. Hello, Dennis. Ow. Though I have to question quick respawn with a blaster. It seems counterproductive. Considering now it does absolutely nothing for you. I choose death! And save my special. Kitty is down eating. Yep, GG's all around. How long ago did we have a zones? I don't remember. Hopefully we can get one more person. If not, we'll hop back out into turf. Because I don't like having 2v2s. Or smaller. So does anyone else here wish to join? True, but it feels like it'd be better to carry swim speed in place of the quick respawn. Swim speed or run speed, because that would help you get your kill and not be punished. Same sort of deal, like why I don't run it with, the undercover, even though I push incredibly aggressively with it, is because quite often I'll get a splat before I die anyway. And then it just becomes useless. I'd honestly run opening gambit over quick respawn. And I acknowledge opening gambit is not very good. Though it can still be kind of fun on some maps. Kind of cheesy. I'll give it about a minute. If we don't get a 5th person, I'll hop out to turf. Well, 6th person. Blech. Alright, Dennis. That'll give us our 6th. That's fine. Tireder you are, the better you play. At least that's how I am, usually. When I'm awake, I think more. And thinking is not how I play. Well, at least how I play well. Because the more I think, the more I worry. And if I worried, then I wouldn't save charged van down multiple times. It's YBN, brave newbies. I embody that name. Be honest, if Rand was here, I'd honestly have him be one of the, effectively, team captains. I have the feeling at this point it would probably be best just to hop out to turf, just given the time of night. Yep, you're already on my friends list. I believe Gotcha just either disconnected or left. Alright. Well, if Gotcha comes back in, and with Dennis, that will give us 6. So we'll keep doing this for now. This time of night does tend to be when it calms down a bit. Like the viewer amounts. Because it's kind of an awkward time. most people are either asleep or, you know, just waking up like Dennis is. We just need Gotcha to come back. I am in Atlantic Canada. It is 1:31 a.m. for me. I'm not used to having viewers from that part of the world, or else I'd have the "it's about lunch" for some people. A lot of my viewers are from West Coast US, so mostly California. Fair enough. See, proving my point more, like, almost all of my viewers are either in California or near California. And then there's, you know, like Dennis, who's Russian. Then there's there's Tuesday and Phoenix, who are also Australian. And now there's Van, who's Australian. I'm gonna keep the team captains like this. Okay. Well, this was my zone's weapon. I'll just stick with this. Honestly, the weapon I've found hardest to pick equipment for has been the undercover. Because there's not much it needs. And the main reason I have it set up like this is so myself and Van don't end up on the same team. If Rand was here, then I would probably have it be him and Van. I'm basically just trying to keep the skill levels between the teams relatively even. And where I am X rank in multiple things. Including splat zones. Okay, Van's the dualies. Darn it. What? How did I... I'm confused. I was not near the baller, but I got knocked around by the baller. people actually run Haunt in this game? They never ran it in the first game, and it was arguably better there. Given the first game, it gave you a main of... When you were point censored, it gave you a main of damage up, special charge up, run speed up, swim speed up. Actually, I don't know about the special charge. Gave a lot of mains, though. Just for being point censored. And nobody ran it. And it actually point censored the person that killed you. Rather than just thermal inking them, which is arguably useless. Yeah, quick respawn was, but it was actually useful, too. All they would have had to have done to make it not broken for Splatoon 2 would be to have just cut it in half. True, but it's still thermal ink, so if they're in their own ink swimming, you can't see them. Tower... jeez. I'm losing track of what game modes we've done a lot of. So as long as it's not the last game mode, I'll probably just keep doing this. Yeah, I'm not trying to say, like, anyone else is bad. I'm just saying I'm kind of confident that... Jeez, the teams ended up the exact same again. I'm basically just... I'm hoping that I'm this, in a way, the second best player currently. I don't honestly believe I am, but... Scores don't tend to lie. I do tend to score about the second best, at least now that Van's back around, so... It's also why I've gone with my main kit, instead of continuing to just mess around. Just to try and keep things a little more balanced. The placement in non-turf wars doesn't change. Like, it doesn't matter. It just randomly places you if it's not turf. Yes, I have tested this. I mean, I probably shouldn't be using an undercover for tower, but... because it just does not work well. Oh, I see you brought the undercover to counter my undercover. Darn it. I should have just held that out. I get that, Sophia, and I'm not saying you, like, you're bad. That we had disconnect. Ah, it was Dennis. Yeah, it's cool. Still really wish ink armor applied immediately on Splashdown. Like, I don't get why it doesn't. It's fragile enough. And if you want, I can throw you as in my place of captain. Alright, Dennis. Yeah, GG's all around. So with Dennis not here, we're not gonna have a full thing. Eh. It definitely works better from the position you were in. If you can be guaranteed the numbers advantage in a fight, it just works. It has the survivability that it just doesn't have to care at that point. Hello, AI. Assuming you're just in bed. We'll see if we can get 6th person again. I'll give it about a minute, maybe 2. Yep, I'm still alive. I've not even reached my normal stream ending time yet. Yeah, thanks for following, Van. Yeah, I've actually won a few like that as well. I'd rather not do minigames. Still. I know I've said that a lot, but I'd rather not do them. We do need one more person still. But I'm hoping someone can join in. This chair is still incredibly uncomfortable. It's fine, eh? Alright, gonna hop out to turf for now. And see if viewership picks back up at some point. Though I will be taking off my stuff. It's fine, Anissa. I mean, you play it a lot, so it makes sense that you'd get bored of it. So... let's see if I can beat that record for turfing. I mean, I could hop into some ranked. But I've already hit to go into turf. That's one thing we could probably do, is try and do some league battles. We could probably fill a quad. So yeah, after this one, I'll see if I can throw up a league lobby then. And hopefully we'll actually find teams. I'll do ranked either after the league battles or tomorrow. There, AI. I mean, my biggest problem with doing ranked is the fact that I am X rank and it's been so long since I've played. And I have anxiety. So, like, I legit have anxiety. Ow. Which is why I've been kind of waiting for tower control to roll around at a time where I feel like doing ranked. Because I know I'm only S+8 in that, so... League battles can be quite the mixed bag. Because you'll either run into meme teams, which actually tends to be what The stream chat here does a lot. Or, like, the tryhardiest tryhards you'll ever meet. Like... Or you'll occasionally run into the in-between. Ow. Yeah, when not memeing, I'm kind of, you know, any team I'm a part of tends to be the in-between as well. Because I don't tend to try hard that much. I'll usually grab my, you know, my undercover kit in the case of, like, well, that private battle there. Of trying to keep things more balanced, I'll grab the kit I'm the best with. So... Yeah, there's honestly a chance that I might be minorly autistic as well. Just to already admit that. I don't know, I've never been tested. Oh god, it's Clam. Well, I've already committed to this, so... League lobby, here we go. And yeah, I don't understand anti-vaxxers at all. Well, I suppose I kinda do. They're looking at one bit of research paper that was submitted and was put in a medical journal, but was then removed because of how wrong it was, and how biased it was, and how under proper test conditions it could never have been proven. So... I should also put my shoes back on. Keep working on those. I'll just waste this drink. I don't care. Actually, I could probably put those back on. I am terrible with splat dualies. I say that, though. I don't think I'm that bad with them. I'm just not good with short-range things. Though I will put my friendship bracelet back on. Just seems wrong with the hat. Blue's Clues shirt. Yeah, special charge. Let's see if we can actually get people in here. Yeah, I've seen that shirt. It honestly, that entire movement makes me terrified for people who cannot get vaccines. For one reason or another. I mean, it also frustrates me as somebody who doesn't have the strongest of immune systems. Like, I believe I've mentioned many times before, when I was in school, I was usually home sick over half the time that I was, you know, that I was actively going into the school for. Because I get sick that easily. My immune system is not great. Yeah, the anti-vaxxers themselves, it's pointless targeting them. Targeting their kids and saying, hey, your parents are idiots, you should get yourself vaccinated ASAP, is what everyone needs to do and what people have been doing. Which is great. Fun story. There was actually a news story a while back of a group of parents were suing their own child because he went out and got vaccinated without their permission. He was 18. He went out on his birthday and got himself vaccinated. So his parents sued him. And the court threw it out. Because he was 18. That is dumb, but that's just how the West is right now, Van. The West is dumb. Though I do not envy you living in Spiderland. Oh hey, it's Japan o'clock. Time to get wrecked, boyos! I'll do my best to be the one to throw things, because I just realized it's, you know... Oh, jeez. Ow. I mean, we're effectively a weapon down because I'm using a weapon I am not used to at all. Ow. Yeah, I am right there with you there, AI. The problem is you're never gonna convince an anti-vaxxer that. If scientific evidence was all it would take for them to realize how dumb they were, they wouldn't be anti-vaxxers in the first place. Ow. Welcome back, Dennis. We're doing league battles now. Because we kind of ran out of players for, privates. Then again, as I've mentioned a couple times, this time of night is just bad for viewership. Honestly, if I was smart about my streaming, I would start it at probably about 9 PM my time and end it at about 1 AM my time. 1 or 2 AM. That way I could still catch, you know, my Australian viewers like Van, Tuesday, and Phoenix. Oh, you guys dropped the balls, I think. I'm right at their basket. Oh, geez, they've noticed. They noticed! Alright, Dennis. It's cool. Have a good night, buddy. I probably should have super jumped, but... Ow. Well, have a good day, I should say. Not night. It's day for you. It's morning. Kind of. I think. Have a good day. Ow. Oh, I thought you guys had that side. But it ended anyway. I am a little surprised we won that one. I did not do well with these things. Yeah, looking at their kills, I am even more surprised. Well, as I mentioned, we're basically a weapon down because I was using a weapon I suck with. I'll keep the friendship bracelet on. Possibly because mobile? Mobile tends to make chat break, I think. I don't know. I don't use mobile. I suppose I do. I use it to play Azure Lane, and that is it. I guess I'm decent with dually sculptures, just not splat dualies. And you mentioned me to use splat dualies, so I was using splat dualies. I also want to note, the last time I did quads, my ending power was something like 15 something? 1500 something? But we also kept running into the exact same team that was clearly a clan and clearly on voice comms. They had so many advantages over us. Fair enough. Yep. Here's clans. I'm honestly surprised we're actually finding more than one team playing Clan Blitz. Ow. Hi, Bucket. Yeah, I've tried Tetras, but I'm just not good with them. Their range kills it. Ow. Where are they going? Nowhere productive, that's where they're going. Well, I was gonna super jump to you guys. I still really wish that they would have removed the ability to do that. As much as I, will also still abuse it myself, you should not be able to super jump with a big clam. Alright, Sophia. We currently have a full league team, but possibly someone will back out after a while. I'm not even sure how much longer the stream will keep going for, because my throat is dying on me. Plus, there's only so much Clam Blitz I can take. It's such a bad game mode. I wouldn't mind if it was more balanced, but it's just not. Yep, I see that you'll be here soon. Hey, I got one of the things my drink is for. Yeah, I am right there with you with that one, AI. Either they shouldn't be able to dodge roll in enemy ink, or it should at least take longer. And I should really be using a different Hydra. I don't know why I'm using this one. Not Hydra, Heavy. For the maps, I honestly think having the splash wall will be better. And I mean, mostly, like, I think that purely on a gameplay standpoint. Like, I know it's not overly broken, but enemy ink is meant to disrupt your movement, and dualies don't have to care. They should have to care. It wouldn't be that hard either to just have them change from dodge roll to jump when in enemy ink. Apologize for slurping my drink there. If anyone wondering why I tend to slurp my drink a lot, it's because my hands are shaky. Wait, isn't this the group we just ran into? Yeah, League seems pretty dead this time of night. Maybe it's just me, but... Ow. Oh, their Splat Pro's dead. It should also poof your, it should also either poof your like your clams, or make you immediately drop it to use Baller. Because that does also make Baller just the best, one of the best specials for this game mode. Like, there's no real arguing that. Because it just gives you basically safe advancement. Yeah, I'm not even really trying at this point. We have lost. I think with my throat dying and the fact I'm getting a bit salty because Clam is that broken, I'm probably going to end the stream off because I hate being salty while streaming. Like, there are so many changes Nintendo could make, and I would actually like Clamblitz if they made them. Like, no super jumping if you have any clams whatsoever. Be it one clam or a full ball, doesn't matter. No super jump. It's gone. Or treat it like entering spawn. Have your clams just explode. Because super jumping with a clam is a guaranteed point. There's no way around it. It's a guaranteed point. Because you can't counter it. There is no counterplay to it. Or at least no feasible counterplay. Because I suppose an E-liter might be able to snipe someone out of the air while they're super jumping. Or, well, a sniper. But now you've got your sniper trying to pinpoint where they are. Which means they'd have to basically know where they're coming in and shoot them before they can throw it. And then there's the case of ballers. Of, yes, let's just have an easy way to get in. Like, meanwhile, with Splashdown, the moment you activate it, you drop the ball. But with Baller, you just keep it? Like, that makes no sense. Well, you keep it until it's over. If anything, it should be the other way around. As much as it would mean nothing if you kept the ball while splashdowning. It would still make more sense with what you're doing. I'm pretty sure Splashdown drops it immediately. I don't know, it's been forever since I've used a Splashdown weapon in Clam. Well, either way, it's still just annoying. It should drop it immediately. I mean, I know if they did that, then people would probably just move to using bubbles as a safe way of entering. Which is a case of have the ball drop or explode when using all specials. Good or bad. Like, the game mode is just so... just broken. And I don't know how anyone at, on the development team looked at it and went, yeah, we're proud of this. Because there's so many instances of bad design. Thing is, it's not even... I wouldn't say it's overall balanced for even teams with coordination and communication. Because even then, it's still gonna come down to... which team has the proper weapons. It's no longer a case where, like, say, in... Let's just use Rainmaker, for example. Any weapon could be viable for Rainmaker. Because even if it's something as weak as the Undercover, well, that person just carries the Rainmaker now. They're still gonna be turfing the ground incredibly well. With Clam, if you don't have decent weapons, you've lost. Doesn't matter how good your communication is. If the other team has it too, you've lost. They've got better weapons. I mean, I can only really base my experiences off of ranked, but I've gotten to 2300 in Rainmaker ranked with the Undercover umbrella. Thing is, Clam is the mode with the most bad weapons that are bad for it, though. Yeah, the stream is gonna be going off. That's why I'm sitting here. Yeah, which is why the Splat Pro needs nerfed. But... The Splat Pro needs its damage up removed, and it would be fine. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea either. It's just these things that frustrate me as, well, a game designer as well. Like, the thing that a developer should strive for is the most balanced experience possible. And it just feels like they didn't even bother trying with Clam. Thing is, I'd argue it still is. Because then it does come down to what team plays better. See, a balanced game doesn't mean that there aren't things that counter other things. Like, as much as it's not very balanced either, but I'll just use an old example of... Alright, Sophia, have a good night. Of League of Legends. Normally, their formula is Champion A counters Champion B. Champion C counters Champion A. Well, Champion B counters Champion C, and Champion C counters Champion A. Which makes it a balanced game, but if you're Champion A and you encounter Champion B, yeah, you're at a disadvantage because they counter you. So if you know the enemy team likes bringing Champion B, you bring Champion C. It creates counterplay. Something that Clam Blitz has very little of. A balanced game is made of counters and counters to those counters. And it's why, like, a similar game mode, like Team Fortress 2's basically their version of Clam Blitz, that is arguably more balanced because, well, let's take our final set of weapons into an account. We probably did not stand a chance based on weapon comp. In TF2, we could have just switched weapons mid-match because you can do that. Which is why removing, say, the ability to carry the ball while super jumping would make Clam Blitz more balanced, because no team could always counter everything. Yeah, Pastime is pretty meh, but it is definitely more balanced. It's only pretty meh because no one really plays it, and Valve put minimal effort into it. But... not necessarily. I mean, the match we won, I was over by the enemy's basket while they were all still alive, and you guys had 2 balls. I just don't think anyone noticed. Even though I was saying this way. You guys could have jumped to me and scored an easy 40 points, because I was there. All it took was me getting past the enemy team, which wasn't hard. because they were focused on shooting at you guys. And ultimately, it just comes down to, I don't think I will ever like Clam Blitz. Because Nintendo's never going to make quality of life changes to it. Honestly, I think the most fun I ever had playing Clam Blitz was playing it in a way that no one's... Even I still don't understand how it worked. It just did. And that's grabbing a Clash Blaster and playing defense. Just chilling by the friendly basket and killing everyone that came near. That was the most fun I've ever had with Clam Blitz. And even that wasn't much fun. I wouldn't even say it's satisfying to play. Because it might, once again, it's probably just me. But I never feel like I'm doing anything productive. Well, just because Nintendo said it was the final update doesn't mean it's the final update. But there just never feels like... Thing is, I do paint and gather clams, and I still don't feel like I'm doing anything productive. And I know most of that comes from just the mindless grind through C to S. But it always came down to whichever team scored points won. Like, whichever one scored points first would generally win. Because past that, all you have to do is defend your own base and you win. So that's all anyone would do. There's not a whole lot of point of doing anything else because... you may as well not squander your victory by getting greedy. I actually didn't AI. I was more in just a case of, okay, that just happened. Like, the game mode is just so vastly different from everything else. I mean, it kinda is, because, well... basically, with... Let's use the example of Splat Zones. It has play and counterplay in capturing the zone. You know, a solo player can quite easily change the entire outcome of the game with two competent teams. With Clam, it's not as easy to do that, partially because the moment you have the ability to change the outcome of the game, you have a giant target put on your back. And you need to get to the enemy spawn. And Moray Towers still sucks. I just remembered that's what made me royally hate Clam Blitz. But... They just don't have the same feel. Alright, I will get to your friend request, Fluffy. Though I am done playing for tonight, so... I will get to it, but I will be back streaming tomorrow. I'm just very salty right now. But see, that's also part of the problem. This is Splatoon. Only one of the 3 main game modes can you actually coordinate a team in. And it's the least popular game mode. I mean, my opinion on Clam comes from that S+0. If you could actually coordinate teams, it would probably be more okay, but you really can't. Outside of League, you need to rely on your team to actually do anything. And then hoping that your team actually came with decent weapons. I'd really rather not. I don't like playing games when I'm salty. It just makes me more salty. Yeah, but they don't need anywhere near as much coordination, and it is stuff that can be coordinated non-verbally. With just this way commands and booyahs. Or even just your team visibly looking and going, hey, we should go that way. But say playing ranked, yeah, tomorrow I'll probably be back playing Splatoon, so... And just so you know, Fluffy, my stream usually starts about 2.5 hours ago, if that makes any sense. We've been going for about 3.5 hours because I started an hour early tonight. I might start an hour early tomorrow again, too. Because I like doing that. But, like, using the example of ranked. Say you pop into ranked using, well, let's use the example of a charger. Figuring, okay, I'm gonna be back row for my team. And your team ends up rolling you as a charger, another charger, a heavy splatling, and an arrow spray. You've lost. Doesn't really matter what the other team is, you've lost. There's not even a chance for play at that point. If the other team has anything better, you've lost. Meanwhile, you still have a chance when it comes to tower, rainmaker, zones, depending on the maps. Usually 2 snipers spells death in ranked anyway, but you get the idea. I get it's more balanced if you have an actual coordinated league team. But that's not where the game's balance should be. Because it's one of 3 main game modes. Well, you know, game mode. Yeah, I suppose not technically game mode, but methods of play. It would be the best way to put it. Yeah, but what if both of your chargers are Kensa chargers? Or even better, fire fins. Or E-leaders. I mean, trust me, I've seen some absolutely dumb combinations of weapons in Ranked playing Clam. And they've progressively actually gotten worse as I've climbed the Ranked ladder. And yeah, gotcha, I don't tend to get salty that often. And it's why, like, whenever I play Clam, unless it's in League, I tend to play stuff like the Splash-O-Matic, the Splatter Shot, general all-around weapons. Because you can't rely on your team to do anything. You have to carry all of them. You have to be ready to have to carry all of them. I refuse to take my undercover into Clam. I don't doubt it would be a bad thing, a good weapon, like, bad whatever weapon for it. But I just refuse to take it in there. I took the Kensa undercover in once, and that was it. Hate the Kensa undercover, too. But I don't like subs and specials that don't do anything. I just don't like ink armor. Or torpedoes. Yeah, that's what I've been told. And I'll agree, in a 1v1, the Kensa undercover wins, because it can take 30 extra damage. But I hate torpedo. It's too counterable. And I don't find ink armor does enough to justify carrying it over Splashdown or Baller. I get if you absolutely build your kit around getting that ink armor up as fast as possible, and once again have a coordinated team, it might be helpful. But that's also hoping your team actually outranges the enemy team. Because if it doesn't, that ink armor means nothing anymore. Because you're outranged, you're gonna lose it. Well, versus the vanilla undercover, the Kensa undercover would win. That's what I mean by a 1v1 comparing the undercovers. Excuse me. Like, I mean, if you're gonna compare the regular undercover to the Kensa, Kensa wins because ink armor. The Sorella to Kensa, Kensa wins because ink armor. It can take one extra hit, which gives it an advantage. Like, I agree there. But yeah, and even then, I'd much more rather have my standard undercover. Thing is, as far as I understand, the proper way to use the torpedo, you're already within range to just shoot who you're throwing the torpedo at. Just shoot them. It deals this basically nearly the same damage. In the time it would take for you to throw the torpedo and then have it actually hit them, you could just shoot them twice. See, I'm an aggressive undercover, as you might have noticed. Charging down your blaster is what I do. Thing is, at long range, it's even easier to counter, because now you're not a threat to me. I can just shoot your torpedo, and now you've just wasted ink, and I've used a minor amount. I mean, I do use Splattershot. And Splat Pro. But I like the survivability of the undercover. It has the most survivability of any weapon. At least while actively still fighting. I know if you do the pop, the fricking... Once this loads, this. That this thing is arguably more survivable. But in a team fight, the undercover is having its shield replenished all the time. Because even on an assist, it's back. Get a kill, it's back. It's damaged slightly, you kill someone, it's fully repaired. Splatbrella does have to cut its fire rate to be that survivable, though. Undercover doesn't. Which has honestly led to me multiple times actually winning that fight. More so with the Sorella than anything else, but... And yeah, that pulsing the shield in and out probably shouldn't be possible. It should probably take an extra 0.3, 0.4 seconds. But, as I mentioned, I'm gonna end the stream off. My throat is dying more and more the longer I rant. So, with that, I would like to remind everyone I do have a Discord should you wish to join it. It's linked down in the description of YouTube in the info on Twitch. On Twitch, you click the image of a jellyfish holding a sign that says Discord. That's how you get onto the Discord. With that said, I will be back streaming tomorrow at roughly between 11 p.m. Atlantic Time and midnight Atlantic Time. I'll be starting it. I'll be sending out a notification on the Discord when I do, so if you're following that, then you'll get the notification. With that said, thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for more streaming. See you then!